So it's a long way from our rough in to this moment, but everything has been working perfectly. Everything is being draining properly sloped, my floor drain, sink, a laundry tub. This is my smaller sink. Everything is draining properly. The toilet is flushing properly. And you heard the sewage pump kick in and just pump everything from the sewage basin up towards the street or city sewage system. So huge progress, but it all worked out very well. Super happy. We've been using this washroom now, both of them actually. This and on the other side for over 6 months now, and no issues whatsoever. So here is the pump that we will be installing. Here it's already unpacked and ready to go. I already attached the 2-inch special like adapter from the thread to just ABS pipe. This is a 2-inch ABS pipe, and this is my basin. So as you can see, all my rough ends are here. Toilet, sinks, I put the laundry tub and a sink. And here's the shower. All the venting is done. So I am now, this is my basin. As you can see, it's pretty deep. It's about 4 feet deep. And that's where the poop is coming from all the shower, sink, toilet. It all comes here. And then after that, this is the vent pipe. Vent I already connected. All it is now, I will be placing this sewage pump into the basin and placing the cover and making sure it's nice and tight and there's no gases, no sewage gases are coming through. So I will be placing a gasket that comes like that, plus all the nuts. I will be lubricating with anti-seize lubricant like this, so they won't rust like these guys did. So from Amazon, I just got this guy for my sewage. It was a little bit more expensive, and then I got a little bit less expensive for my sump pump waters. I don't think there's a huge difference between them, because it's mostly like all you need. There's also visual here, I see. Right. So this is my setup. I use the electrical lubricant Klein like this, so I don't need to remove the gasket in order to push the lid up, and the same for to go down. And so what I did, the alarm, if you can see, this is my basically 4-inch PVC that collects anything from shower, sink, laundry tub, and the toilet. But my sump pump, it's a heavy duty ever built cast iron sewage pump, that probably will last around 8 to 10 years. And as you can see, it's now off because the floater is fully up. So if I turn the sewage pump on, it will start pumping away the sewage or the water. The floater, the alarm floater, I put it already in this position that it's kind of already at like 80 degrees, because if it gets to this point, that means my sewage pump is not pumping properly because the floater is all the way up. So this should be here. As long as somebody else is flushing more, this is when it switches. You can hear that. This is on position, and it shouldn't really get to this position if my sewage pump is working. So I'll get notification. And this is the alarm that I set it up right here. So there will be visual and sound notification. The on position of this alarm is only when it passes 90 degrees. So make sure when you attach with a tie wrap to your a line that evacuates the either groundwaters or sewage from the basin, when you attach, make sure that when you attach, this floater has enough space to go past. You can hear the click. You see, it's when whatever's inside, the weight inside, switches to the opposite side, and then when alarm goes on. Anyway, small detail, but I say it's important. And that's it. And so this is the end result. I basically just marked them: sewage basin, sump pump, and sump pump usually just requires 1.5 inches. Sewage requires 2 inch ABS, and this is my advance. And I actually installed these alarms for both for sewage and for sump pump. The alarms, they have to sit on a separate circuit as well as the sewage pumps themselves. You can check your electrical code, but in my case, these guys sit on a separate breakers, so nothing will interfere or short. Anyway, and if in any case, in any event, one of those pumps stops pumping and then a liquid goes above certain level, my alarms go off and I am notified. And so I will know exactly when pump fails. From my research, usually these sump pumps, I bought a very high quality cast iron sump pumps, they last around 8 years. So I hope not to invest more of my time, but before that time. And here, just reminding you that I use this anti-seize lubricant, because if you don't, and at some point you need to service the sump pumps or sewage pump, you might have really hard time undoing these bolts and nuts. And that's it, man. I just marked everything: air vent, groundwater, sewage direction, everything, just in case if anybody else comes to service it, it's all clear.
Hi everyone. For those who didn't know, I'm a full-time Canadian federal government employee, and I'm doing the real estate development as my passion and hobby. I absolutely love real estate design, architecture, investments, and anything related with property development, property investments. Anyway, stay tuned. I'll keep you posted, and like, subscribe, because it will be good for you.